Wish us luck for.
Holy shit, dude.
Alright.
Dude.
Alright.
It's pulling drag.
Alright.
Got some new footage.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
Good job, bro. Oh, yeah. What a fight.
Yeah. Welcome to Fish Finders. I'm Rocky Roden. And today, I've got my co-host with me, Christopher Register.
You gotta spell my name right, bro.
Oh, we got Christopher Register in the house.
Oh, that's perfect, dude.
Yeah, so you know what we're here to do? We're here to have fun, and we're going to talk about fishing. So our very first segment is going to be the same one every time. Will they land it?
Will they land it?
Relax. Oh
my God!
You're an idiot, dude.
That was a 10-pounder.
What were you doing?
A 10-pounder.
pounder. You should have grabbed it.
Okay.
Give me a couple more seconds, dude.
Is that a fish?
He's gonna lose it.
He's going to lose it?
I'm just saying that.
All right.
I'm just going 50.
Woo!
Pig.
It's a pig.
Oh.
Point for Chris.
Yeah,
You heard that?
He didn't
You want me to rewind it?
Yeah. I want to watch it again.
All right. Right here from
Woo. That's a pig. Oh. He was 7, wasn't he?
He's 8.
He's 8.
He's 8.
He's 8. All right, so Chris got that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so whenever the fish gets right there underneath the boat and it's vertical and it's a tug of war kind of match, if it's not hooked in the perfect spot, that thing's going to pop out. And that's kind of what happened there. He had good tension on it, so
He didn't want it. He didn't want
maybe he didn't have the will to want it,
didn't
but
want that fish.
that's going to happen to experienced
He didn't want
fishermen
that
as well. All right, we got the next
That was a
one.
poor hook set. He's got it.
Looks better over TV. Oh man, to be that age again, huh?
Stay right where you are.
Woo, it's pulling drag.
Put your thumb on the spool.
What? Put the thumb on the spool right here in the heart of the battle? Come on now. You want to take it back?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be. I think he's got it, dude. I'm giving kid luck. I think I'd be walking down with
I
it.
tried to chick him right there at the end.
He's off.
No, he got him in the net. His dad went downstream. But listen to this. Yeah, in the mouth. All right, here we go. All right, this one is
That's a big fish.
yeah, that was a nice one. This is in Australia, so this is one of them barramundis. It's not gonna be will they land it, but watch the intensity of how it hits this bait.
Got you.
Bring it. Twitch it. Twitch it. Twitch it. Twitch it.
Oh, my God. Oh. Crazy. Oh, I got him.
Please don't be foul hooked.
All right, I was just showing you that. So this is the next one. But that's impressive.
Yeah.
Whoa, right?
Yeah.
And their mouths they're big. All right, right here. So he's already got him hooked up. He's way out there.
Okay.
Will he land it?
I'm gonna say you will.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Bobby, that's a giant. That's a giant. That's a giant, Bobby. That's a giant.
Don't pull it, TJ.
Oh,
Don't pull T.
Bobby,
TJ
that's
must be
giant.
losing some
That is
fish.
so big.
Go on! This is when it gets into.
I've got punched my friend in the face. Why are you filming?
For sure. You shouldn't be in the water.
I mean, the filming's nice, man, but like,
You can film and be in the water. It only takes one hand to land a big mouth bass. It's better than you sitting back and doing nothing. Just having that confidence of being on land and not having to walk into the water. That was a bad situation.
you need
Bad
to
teamwork.
assist, dude.
I agree. Alright. Check this out. Ooh, what a hook set, dude. Bill Dance would be.
Rewind that.
Alright, Bill Dance would be,
Hold on, stop. You need to get that audio.
Alright, flip it.
Yeah.
Look how far back it is. Oh, it's a giant. Talking about teamwork, she don't need a
You
team.
need to get that other audio right there. Go, rewind it.
Right?
No.
Which one?
You gotta keep rolling.
Alright, so like that one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, that.
It's huge.
Yeah, keep going. That.
It's a big one. Alright. Yeah, I'm flip it.
Look at this fish, you guys.
Because I'm wild, yeah. I think that your time is done, and I think that the spotlight should go on top of me, yeah.
Hold on. You need that. You need that audio too. You need that audio
Alright.
too.
Look how big that is.
Please don't come off.
That was impressive though. To do all that herself on a kayak.
Yeah.
Seen many of men fumble that.
Shouldn't have shown me that video.
Alright, so today I was looking on the whole internet. Have y'all ever seen cases of this raining fish?
It's raining fish. Hallelujah. It's raining fish. Hallelujah.
So, alright, so we got this crazy phenomenon whenever it's called rain of animals. A rain of animals is a rare meteorological phenomenon in which countless animals fall in the sky, such occurrences.
Watch out! Watch out, Blue Man! Raining fish.
Wow, man, freaked out.
One hypothesis is a tornadic water spout sometimes picks up creatures such as fish and frogs. So what they're saying is
that
a
thing
tornadic
down.
water spout is, happening on top of lakes, rivers, and oceans. They're sucking up fish.
Yeah. The story I can tell you about that is I got told that my dad told me a story about when he was a kid. They were down at the beach with his dad, and there was this particular bird. I'm not sure which bird it was. I'll get back to you on that. But my grandfather was in World War II. He was in North Africa. There was a particular bird that was there, and basically they were in Florida and they saw this bird. And as soon as my grandfather saw this bird, he was like, "What the hell is this bird doing over here? This bird's not supposed to be over here. It's supposed to be in Africa." And then come to find out, supposedly they came over here on a huge storm system, like he said, across the Atlantic Ocean.
Really just blew it out.
Yeah, or something got caught up in it some kind of way.
Mountain Dew Summer Freeze.
That's the story I got told anyway.
That's awesome. Was it a big bird?
Yeah, relatively big.
So,
Like I said, I'll get back to you.
what's
on
wild
what
about
bird.
that is I got a clip right here which started the
It's
whole.
like a piper, like an egret kind of looking bird or something. It's not an egret. I can't remember what it is.
Well, what started this whole rabbit hole of flightless bird was this right here. So, I was like, I just found it on YouTube. Like, look at this fish falling out of the sky.
Yeah, that's probably an osprey just dropped.
Exactly. You saw that over there in this corner?
No, I didn't, but I mean, I've seen enough birds catch fish.
So right over here is the bird. It's up here in this top corner.
Okay, let's see. Play it. Now, might be able to see what kind of bird it is.
Okay. I'm gonna replay it. this fast.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't click.
Pause it. Go back, dude.
Okay.
Do you see this bad boy?
Where?
High top, dude.
That's
Double windows.
Ooh, maroon.
Oh man, I mean it's got a little sun fade on
Yeah,
it,
a
but
little
I
bit of
mean,
sunburn.
that's someone's baby, dude.
Painted by Carlos is living right.
Yeah, or there's definitely been a couple made in that thing.
All right, but the question is, if a 10-pounder falls from the sky and it lands in my yard, can I mount that?
Yes,
All right.
definitely.
All right.
Catfish fell on Lisa Lowbury while she was walking near the Museum of Art there in Philly.
Oh my God.
It weighed about 5 pounds. She suffered a cut near her eye and some swelling on her face.
Yes.
I was slammed in the face with something. I think it might have been head, face, and neck because I
Stop.
smelled so bad out.
You need that audio too.
Oh man, I got a busy night.
And I'm more likely to get struck by lightning than get hit by a fish falling from the sky.
Wow. So some of her friends think they spotted the culprit fleeing the scene, a large bird that probably was carrying the fish and dropped it.
Dropped it because the fish smelled so
Or
bad,
that it's too
apparently.
heavy.
Because it smells so bad? Get out of here, girl.
It's a five
Video
pounder.
one of our viewers in North Tampa sent in of fish that washed into her yard. We took a closer look, kind of looks like catfish a little bit. The Now's Nicole Grigg found out where they're actually coming from and if we should be touching them at all.
It's not every day you find fish in your yard as the rain is falling,
crazy,
but
man.
off 109th Avenue in North Tampa, Lydia Sams found fish after fish.
They're not dead. If you'll touch the pail, you'll see. Look at them. They're very alive.
Several of these walking catfish were found in her front and backyards.
And actually, they were trying to hop out. They were reaching all the way up here. That's why we had the black top on it.
Super jumpers.
Lydia says she lives nowhere
That's what Chris
near
had
any
hooked over
water.
there.
Her yard
Way
didn't
late,
flood
one of
either.
those
Yeah, they
walking
actually
catfish.
were walking. When we saw them coming down the driveway, they were actually, walking down the driveway. They're in the dirt.
It sounds crazy, but Lydia isn't lying. Walking catfish are an exotic species native to Southeast Asia, and the FWC says they usually live in storm drains. They've been in Broward and Hillsborough counties since the 1970s.
But we don't think it came from the sewer because the water did not come in my yard.
Lydia wants to dump them into a nearby retention pond, but we found out it's actually illegal to move them when they're alive because they're not a native species.
One right here, he's at least, 12 inches?
For the Now, I'm Nicole Grigg.
That's where they came from.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, check this out, dude. We're on strange stuff.
A fish that looks like this could be completely undiscovered.
Why would you have such long, like, dorsal fins?
Stop.
Alright.
Dude, I got to show this to my buddy. Okay, today I was working with my buddy, and he was telling me about some fish, because he's from Nepal, and he said, it's got all these spiky things all over it, like, everywhere, man. He was like, when I catch them motherfuckers, he's like, get the fuck out of the goddamn pond.
Yeah, man, look at that.
Was caught after getting entangled on the line. From its fins, tails, and random
still, I mean,
spines,
there's probably
the
that.
It might
entire
be
shape of
something.
its body, it was completely bizarre.
That's how he described it, and I was
Fur-like
like, what are you
material
talking
over its
about,
eyes,
dude? But
and around its mouth
cool
and
to see
bone-like
that.
fragments all over its outer skin. Due to the rarity
Exactly what
and
you're
unfamiliar
saying.
nature of the
Yeah.
fish,
That's crazy
Russ,
you're talking
however,
about that
decided
today.
to
Hold
let go
on,
of the fish and
stop. Let me take a picture of that. I'm gonna send it to them. Yeah, just like that.
See, we're informing people.
All right, keep going. Let me get like another picture of her. Yeah, there we go.
This is informing people on a podcast during the podcast.
I don't know if I'm informing him. I'm just asking him if this is does this
Sounds like he's already caught one. I wonder if
I want to ask him if it looks anything like the fish he caught.
Yeah. So I wonder what they caught it on. They didn't say, but. All right, check this out.
Security video at Discount Wheel and Tire in Texas shows heavy rain coming down on Wednesday afternoon. But to the surprise of many, more than water was falling from the sky.
Then I guess it started hailing.
Yep, wind blowing, rain.
And it could have been the fish slapping the top of the roof of Lily's here, too.
Yep.
That's right. It was raining fish in parts of Texarkana.
I didn't know what to think. I thought it's pretty cool. I started getting me a bucket and start picking them up and using them for fishing bait.
Clip it.
You need that on here, too.
Work here went from
I do the same thing. I ain't looking down on you, sir.
You see them all laying out there?
See them all laying out
there? They shine.
Miles away on Magnolia Street, Jeannie Tucker was out this morning checking for fallen fish in her yard and on top of her house.
I couldn't believe it.
I sure could use some shad for the morning, guys.
I've never seen it before. So I've been torn them all apart. There's a lot of just pieces, like heads and bodies without the heads.
Never heard of that before. Never really heard of it happening.
Yeah. For them ants to get.
Michael Berry with the National Weather Service out of Shreveport says, although rare, this event does happen.
In Texas.
The only way that I'm aware of how that could produce these small fish falling from the sky with a thunderstorm would be some sort of a water spout.
You know what is really crazy? So I searched and I searched and I searched. They don't have actual footage of the fish dropping from the sky onto the ground. They just appear. If y'all can find it, y'all prove it. But there's not actual footage of them dropping from the sky, man. It's weird. So that's why he was like, the only phenomenon I know of, but man, I wish we could see some footage because there's a lot of it happening, but to actually get the footage of it doing it. Look at this. God bless America.
That's how they're stocking?
Yeah. You want some lake trout? Take some lake trout.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, real cool.
What an awesome pilot.
I didn't know what to think. I thought it's pretty cool. I started getting me a bucket and start picking them up and using them for fishing bait.
That was really
Hannah.
But the fish are already there. Show me them dropping.
Who knows? This might just like spill off a truck, dude.
This is in India. It happens a couple times a year. Squish, driving down the road.
That's gonna be a slimy ass road, dude.
Picking up it with a shirt or something. Get out of here. Alright, then let's see. Look at these things, man. When you go in rabbit holes, they send you some weird places.
What are these monkeys?
Yeah, some newfound monkeys over here in this. They come out of caves.
Man, a newfound monkey.
But then what is it?
Just a normal monkey is down in the water.
Cool. Sound like this.
That wasn't a damn monkey. It looks like the monkeys I saw when I went to Gibraltar over in Europe. Those monkeys stayed up on top of the mountain. They weren't down by the water.
Let's see if I can get it. Look at this, bro.
Now
Scrimp,
that's a
bro.
catch.
The scrimp.
You
getting scrimp. You getting scrimp. You getting scrimp.
I wish that this was real. God. We can only.
How much butter would you have to melt down?
Shrimps or bugs?
Why is it not moving?
Bring it ashore.
It's
Carry it
still
to
cool.
the fish market.
Oh, cool.
Hey, I buy the dedication, you know.
That's epic.
You know what? Hey, wake up, man.
It is the largest known
We gotta do
lobster
something
that
about
they
this
or
dude, man.
anyone in the country has caught, which they sold off for a decade worth of payday. Although most people don't believe this to be true,
This is hilarious.
it surely looks to be.
Yeah.
Mud fishing.
Mud fishing. And then there was something about mermaids.
shrimp statue.
Mermaids. All right, so that was fish raining from the sky. All right, now we got Don't Rock the Boat.
Don't rock the boat.
We either got Don't Rock the Boat, or you want to go to Riverview, what we did today.
I said we do the Riverview, what we did today, or I can tell you about the little bit of stuff I've looked at today.
We got an open spot, but lock it up.
Okay, that's what you want to do.
Chris's Facts.
All right. Today, on our segment for Real Outdoor Genius. My notes out so I don't screw this up. You ever heard of Mann's Bait Company?
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe Hummingbird Depth Finders?
Oh, yeah.
Out of Eufaula, Alabama?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, both of them are out of Eufaula, Alabama. And they were founded by Tom Mann. The man himself. The fishing legend.
I know Tom Mann now.
Well, Tom Mann, you know.
I tried to get his autograph. That's a hard one to get.
I bet it is.
I'll get it, though.
Well, we're going to talk about Tom Mann. The reason we're going to talk about Tom Mann is my uncle, one of my fishing inspirations, or I don't know, mentors, fishing mentors. There we go. That's the right term. He told me about Tom Mann back in the day, and the number one saying that I couldn't find the quote, but it's something to the effect of they asked Tom Mann, like, you know, a reporter was like, how the hell do you catch so many fish, you know, and do so well? He said, just keep your line wet. That's how you keep it. That's how you catch it.
It is that simple. I mean,
keep your line wet.
Because
you got to get out there to
Exactly.
catch them. So that's what my uncle always told me, and that's what I remember. So you just got to keep your line wet and keep getting after it.
Yeah,
So,
man. He put you on some good facts back then.
yeah, and what brought that about was the Little George. If you're familiar with the Little George,
Oh, I like them. You could throw them a mile.
yeah, and you know, they're pretty tough baits and they're really reliable, and they've been a go-to since 1956, maybe even a little earlier than that when he was making them in his house. But a couple of facts about Tom Mann. He's founded Mann's Bait Company and Hummingbird Depth Finders. It was started over near Eufaula, Alabama, in 1956. He was famous for the Little George and Mann's jelly worms. So from what I've gathered, I guess he was one of the pioneers in actually having soft plastics.
Wow, and that's changed the entire bass fishing game.
Yeah, and that's like coast to coast. It changed it, and from there, what he did was before he did that, he was a game warden and was like selling baits, and ended up starting to do, I guess, was doing well enough selling baits, and ended up retiring from being a game warden and just started selling baits. Let's see, he was Bass Fishing Hall of Fame. He started Southern Plastics, which ended up becoming the largest private brand supplier of soft plastics in the country. So I guess he's basically like, I haven't looked into it much, but what I gather that is maybe like they're providing all the the regular plastic for anyone to, manufacture their own worms. Let's see, he was in 104 BASS tournaments. He took place 7th and 2nd 2 different times in the Bassmaster Classic. Let's see, from what I gathered about Hummingbird Depth Finders and him founding it, what happened was there was a radiologist near Eufaula, and what he did is he had it was called a health kit depth sounder. So it was some type of medical device that this radiologist had, and he fabbed it up to be able to turn it into a depth finder. for the boats, and what he ended up doing was getting these things, and Tom Mann found out about this radiologist doing it.
The hummingbird started the whole game.
Basically, yeah.
Wow.
And what they did is they just put some tinfoil tape over the manufacturer of the medical device and put it on a couple of bass boats, and then all of a sudden everybody on Lake Eufaula needed one. And then so they formed this it's like some other electronics company or something like that, and that was like the precursor for making a hummingbird. Facts about getting the name was when he went to apply for it, they were like, "Man, there's no way you're gonna get hummingbird as the name, because it's like a common name, like just getting. I guess you can't get a blatant name
general
like that yet.
name that blankets everything.
When it came back, like a week or two later that he got it, they're like, "How the hell did you get it?" And they looked at it, and what it was is they ended up taking the G out of it.
Yeah, humming.
So it's just hummingbird.
Yeah.
And what it was is he's like, Mama didn't say nothing about no hummingbird. We said hummingbird.
Good old Southern dialect.
Yeah. And something about it was about like the first few I guess those original devices hummed a good bit whenever they were using them.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of spun off of that, and something about it being like one of the fastest birds in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Because he was out on a game warden.
That's
He
awesome.
knew his stuff. Something to that effect.
Great outdoor genius. He was thinking outside the box in all aspects.
Yeah, and started a lot for the outdoor community.
See, IQ
That's
that
pretty
only
much,
have to
that's
be
pretty
in
much
school.
it that I've got from Tom Mann. So shout out to Tom Mann.
Yeah, man, what a great man.
Yeah, what a great man.
But yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you brought that up, because I didn't know. I knew of him. I knew he's a Hall of Famer. I knew he's.
There's a lot more about the guy, but that was some quick facts I came up
man,
with.
glad
So
to dust it
you
off.
should investigate Tom Mann. Go ahead and go down that rabbit hole. Read a couple of articles online. Maybe watch a video.
That's awesome.
Someone that's bringing Alabama to the forefront.
All right, we got Riverview today. So this is the GoPro, some of the best stuff GoPro.
You didn't flip it around, bro?
I could edit it now, but I'll edit it. I'll edit on the thing.
Okay, I got you.
So we did pretty good today, right?
I feel great about it.
Hey, Chris tore it up. So we found a nice little striper hole. We'd been hearing about it. So we went and investigated this morning, and we got there a little later than we should have, but we found out. But when we got there, the stripe were blowing it up, and we saw some giant spotted bass. And Chris lucked in and caught a 4-pounder.
Close. 3 easy.
And right off the bat, with it blowing it up through the top water, did just right. Got it twitching right there in the bait ball.
Splash.
Stopped it. I was like, yeah. Started up again. Bam! He
sucked it up.
Waited just right. Got that tip and pulled. And I knew he was going to get it when he set the hook, because it looked like Bill Dance out there, guys.
Good hook set.
Yeah. So.
I had a great assist from Rock. He set his rod down and got to work like you're supposed to.
It hit like a 8-pounder.
Regardless of the camera or anything. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we missed the footage on that one. We don't have footage on that one, so that's why I was bringing it up. But he did an amazing job on that. But we got there a little late. That was kind of the first.
We'll have some pictures of it.
But tomorrow we're gonna
be
get
some
out
pictures
there.
of it. Be some pictures of it.
Yeah, we're gonna put pictures out there. So it was a big spot, but the stripes out there as well. So then we got a little. We were just out there with all the camera equipment, so I was like, let me throw it on the end of this bait caster. So this is me chunking it around. Pretty cool. Let me get some of that audio. Probably the best ones when it goes into the weeds.
Yeah.
And then goes into that shallow. Let's skip ahead. There we go. at this sunken barge.
You got this video?
Yeah.
Of me catching this?
Yeah. So we got the
what?
So we're at this sunken barge. Chris called it. He's like, "Hey man, I ain't fished this stretch of river a ton, but I know this one spot." And so we fished towards it. We got up on it, and I think we caught 3 nice bass, 2 really good keepers. And this is Chris catching a keeper. What's crazy about this? I went back and I watched it. That fish had you hung.
He did have me hung.
Yeah, then he told me that, but you know, you go back and watch the footage. Watch his rod tip as he's getting that fish unhung, and I'm hung as well. I got hung into whatever it was. Maybe a fish that blew up on mine, but it was some good footage, and
he got out of it, and I landed it.
Yeah, man. So good job.
Another great assist.
Yeah. Well, I was a little.
Well, he was bullshitting. He was like acting like it was a little baby fish, and he thought it was a.
I thought it was like a pounder.
Didn't trust me.
It looked like a pounder because it just skipped the top of the line like a pound.
Dude, I know what fish are, man. You got to take my word for it.
I was in time. I would have been.
You
in
were,
time.
Man, but not at first, man.
To give him that confidence, I should have jumped on it.
Had to convince your ass.
The camera's a little low. I'm not putting it on the head no more. But this is what we got.
Okay.
Give you $10 to go in that fucking porthole.
$10 go in that porthole.
Dude, can you imagine blowing O's in that porthole? Dude, if I catch a big a big fish, dude, I'm blowing O's off in its mouth, bro. Dude, if I catch a big mouth bass, dude, I'm blowing so many O's up in its mouth, bro. For days, I'm blowing O's. For days, dude. It's gonna be like, and then we'll be like, ooh. All right, so look at this. He's hung. Look, he's getting unhung. He's unhung now. Right now.
Yeah.
See, I'm hung.
Holy shit, dude.
All right.
Dude.
That's another day. Reason I was like today's. I'm hung up on a rattle trap.
Oh, it's not.
He's over here fighting.
Where is that?
Yeah, it's net. I need a net.
There's no doubt. At this point, it's pulling drag. Look at this guy. Look at this.
Oh,
He's bigger than I thought.
I'm bigger than I thought. Fuck.
This is a good job. Just keeping that rod up and pulling up, but not pulling up too hard.
Good job, bro.
Oh, yes.
What a fight.
Yeah,
He must have just been running with it, huh?
No, I had the drag set a little light, but I mean, he is fighting.
That's a big, I mean, a decent spot.
Yeah.
Like 2.5.
Cool. I didn't know they got that big. Yeah, we got it all on camera, too.
Boards right now. If you look at every one of these fish, they're all bellies are big.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, hold on. Yeah, for sure. Crazy, bro. Yo, come on. No. Okay. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yes.
Hey, it's fun to have fun out there.
Cool
Make every fish worth catching, you know. Even if it's not going to put up a fight, you make it fun.
Yeah. Shit. For a white guy, it's about as big as it gets. God, it's huge. What'd you think of that?
10-pounder.
Yeah, man, it's impressive. Any girl be happy with that.
It's fun to give around. Sometimes you forget to carry this on.
That's a respectable fish, right? Oh yeah, man, that's huge. Yeah, I'll catch another one, we can do it like that. Dude, that's a respectable one, right? Oh yeah, man, that's huge.
Alright, yeah, I got them out of order. Here's another GoPro messing around. I think this is the one I throw into the weeds though. Let's check this out.
Oh yeah, that was real cool.
What was that right there white that jumped? You saw that?
Yeah, go back.
Alright.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
So look. Alright, are you ready to look for that white thing to jump? Right there.
Yeah.
It's like a white frog or a grasshopper or
I
something.
don't know. Replay it. Oh.
Go back?
Yeah, just.
Alright. I'll slow mo it for
You
you.
just just pause it. See when. It's like you knock something off or something.
Alright, but anyways, but look how clean this footage is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flop it around, but look at that.
We should have done that in the creek.
We will. I mean, now we got the idea. You know, we're just out here putting ideas together. 1 + 1. You know, sometimes we can get 4 out of that.
And or you could throw that beside your bait.
Oh yeah, when we start, the main thing is when we're playing in, man, we're gonna get that footage. Yeah. All right, I think this is. Oh yeah, behind the barge. This is right as we pull up to the barge. Chris has been talking it up. I'm like, let's put it to the test. I threw up behind the barge. Check this out.
Yeah.
Woo! He was running with it. That's why I didn't set it hard. I just reeled straight into him because he was running.
That's a big one. God damn.
It's a good fish. Nice largie.
I should have it on film right now. It's been filming the whole time. God, it's big. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
No. It's okay. Right there. Yeah. Little tug of war right here. Ain't no problem.
This is where you fish for the tug of war. You don't want to have to, you know. This is a good fight. You could have broke me off.
Oh! Yeah! And it caught it on camera. All right. Yeah, baby.
Just get some new knowledge, you know. Just getting out there and, you know, feeding your brain some new fishing food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? It's alright.
You put that
filming the whole time on my head.
Usually I just run straight to the dam.
Here.
Yeah, I know. You got no confidence in it.
But yeah, it's like.
Yeah, look at that one.
If you're gonna
get you a couple of slabs like that.
But I'm saying, like, if you're gonna put
17-inch slabs.
You're gonna wake up early, get your boat ready the night before, and do all the work. You want to go where you have confidence, but that's now I'm getting it.
You gotta get out of your box.
Yeah, no, that you ain't lying.
Get out of the box. Get out of the box.
Put the fish that way,
Like,
there you guys can see you a little bit.
Well, Mr. Mann, he thought out of the box and changed the game.
Yeah.
What it comes down
That's
to.
right.
Really nice fish.
Well, let's get a length on it.
So that was just a rough spawning session for it. It had that forked tail that got split up, open pretty good.
Is that what you looked up?
Yeah.
Right at 17.
Could be an older fish. Could be an older male.
17.
Or it could be a
Butterball.
female rough spawning.
You had a split tail there.
Yeah. Had a little rough spawning.
Good. I mean, healthy fish. Man, the fish in Alabama, they're beautiful. The upkeep of these rivers and lakes, they do an immaculate job. I have no problem paying for my fishing license, registering my boat. They do a fine job of conservation, keeping the upkeep of these boats.
Yeah.
Woo!
I really like that conversation we had with your dad.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I was feeling I needed
that Children's Hands-On Museum,
I needed
introducing the children to these fish, these local fish.
Yeah.
That's what fishing's about, man. We're fishing for the future, you know, and fishing is the future.
Passing it on.
So now we got Don't Rock the Boat, but before that, I got a joke for you.
Yeah, there we go. I'm ready for a joke. I need some humor.
Why did the fish get bad grades?
Something about school. He didn't go to school or something?
Because it was below sea level.
That was a good one, yeah.
I know, this is a good one, though. Did you see the new film about fishing?
No.
It has quite a cast.
Hey, dude.
Oh, yeah!
Alright, so now we've got Don't Rock the Boat.
Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat.
Rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby.
Don't rock that boat.
Rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby.
There you go. Hell yeah.
I'm talking about from the get-go, this dude was on a suicide mission. Like a bullet.
He was getting it.
Yeah, but
You okay, bro?
You okay, bro?
You okay, bro?
You okay, bro? You gotta get that. You need to get that audio too.
So check this one out.
I told him to be careful, and the fucking first thing he does, he
Run to the mud.
Just got in it. Shout out. They see me rolling. I throw sticks down. The boat goes into the beach and runs aground.
Dude, he's got double tillers, bro.
And they're running.
Dude, double tillers. Dude, go back. I gotta watch that again. Roll that back, bro. Pause it. Look.
Great outdoor genius.
Check this shit. Oh, he's done this before. Oh, cerveza time.
Cerveza.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one.
You saw this? All right.
Yeah,
So,
good.
man, don't run into the waves like that horizontally. I mean, like.
Man, what you cutting the corner like this for, bro?
But no, the waves are gonna knock you off your game.
Man, you're cutting the corner way too close, dude. What you coming around the corner like that for?
I agree.
You're in the like
a tournament or something mindset.
Even then, dude.
I agree, man. I wouldn't.
Period.
You're so lucky it didn't flip on your.
Yeah. Do you have a life jacket on?
Yeah, he's got one of those
That
inflatable.
might be a life jacket. I don't know.
I need to test mine. I don't know if I trust it.
Questionable. That's a life jacket.
All right, let's go fishing out. I know they're biting.
Dude, I mean that's the river. Sometimes I can't believe they even attempted this.
The dude jumped in.
With a trolling motor, maybe I'd do it.
The dude jumped in. Look at that. This is white.
Or maybe like my boat, my John boat, you know, but not that bad, boy.
Anything to impress the women sometimes.
I mean, jumping in wouldn't be. I mean, it ain't that bad.
All right. Well, anyways, carp tournament 2020.
Looks like a bunch of fucking duck hunters. Oh God. This is shit.
Mississippi, we can't let you host tournaments no more.
I saw a duck hunter video just like this, dude.
So don't rock the boat.
This is.
It's death waiting to happen. Bro, you run on top of somebody. So that's don't rock the boat. Ooh, be careful out there, guys. Read y'all's boater safety manuals.
Flower, would you?
All right, now we got cool fishing clips out of town. Check this out.
No, but he ain't far.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
I have
Christ.
never ever seen that in my life. Wow.
Catch him, dude.
Those are two
I'd have to
almost
grab 'em,
mountable.
dude.
That one is a mountain.
I'd have to grab it, dude.
I would attempt.
I've never ever seen that in
You can probably go ahead and grab both of them, dude. I grabbed the big one, though.
All right.
Before it backlashes. Here's the secret to how this works.
That's a
Little
cool
45-degree
rod,
angle blades on the spool pull in air through the back plate and actually slow it down right
There we
before
go.
it hits too high of RPMs where it normally
Center
backlashes.
pin.
This reel is turning the fishing community upside down, but here's why people are actually going crazy for them. This is a center pin reel, and the first one that can cast like a bait caster. Check this out.
100
I just bombed
yards.
a cast out on
200
the river, and as you can
yards.
see right now, it's starting to
300
backlash.
yards.
Right about now,
yeah,
the
we
air
gotta
brake
get one of
kicks
those
in
and
and
check
slows
it
the
out.
spool
Oh,
before
yeah,
it
dude.
backlashes.
I'm not
Here's
gonna
the
clip
secret
it
to how
and
this
not
works.
invest in it.
Little
Yeah.
45-degree angle blades
We're
on
gonna
the
try
spool
that out.
pull
Yeah,
in
we're gonna
air
try
through
that
the
out,
back
man.
plate
That's
and actually
impressive.
slow it down right before it
Technology
hits
is
too high of
impressive
RPMs where it
fishing.
normally backlashes. This reel is turning
I
the
just like
fishing
this.
community.
Just to call your shot right here. You gotta love catfish. They're so consistent sometimes.
Here in just a second.
Once they get their mouth on it, they're gonna
that
keep on bumping.
Save
We're
that
gonna see a
clip,
nice
too.
take down here in just a second. The whole kayak's spinning. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
He's got that
He's
red
Let's
Cajun
reel him in.
line. So yeah, it doesn't show if he
got
catches
thumped.
it. I got thumped.
You can see how to do it.
Check
Super
this out.
easy, proven to be strong. This is called the non-slip loop knot. I'm going to go ahead and tie it real quick so you can see how to do it. Super easy, proven to be strong. So you do an overhand loop, then put the tag in through the hook eye or lure eye, whatever you're using. Then go through the loop with your tag, size down the loop to about what you want at the end. And then with the tag in, we're going to go around the line 2 times before taking it back.
Definitely like on
through
the
that
brim
loop.
baits
That's
and the
the
little bitty
finishing
eyes.
job there, and then you tighten it down. So nice, easy to tie knot, super
don't have to
quick,
double your
proven
line
to
up.
be
You go
strong.
through
And
them
then when I
crappie
cut this
jiggers.
tag in, what you'll see
Looks like it leaves
is
a
that
loop,
the
though.
tag goes
It
back
does.
towards the lure, which is really helpful. That guarantees
That'd work
that you're
really
not going
good
to
on
snag
the
onto
pollows.
weeds or any debris. Nice
And jerk
streamlined
baits.
knot, proven to be strong. And what I'll be doing.
I don't ever do that.
Yeah, it's worth just looking into. So here's another thing.
It's all over the country.
Dude, that bus is cool.
You gotta love this. Bringing a boat of fishing. Yeah, man. Isn't this awesome?
What do you think, Blue Guy? What do you think about this shit?
And I'm living now, yeah.
Start where the fishermen start.
You don't
Drawing
think
hooks and
much,
traps
huh?
on the back. Once there,
All right.
the anglers are subjected to strict
Yeah, said much this episode.
repercussions. It insists that
Blue
if husband
Man.
and wife compete, there must be an
Y'all say hey,
unrelated
Blue
in
Man.
between them.
I'm your friend.
Wanna try some Mountain Dew? It's
Yeah, what are you drinking today?
Summer Freeze Mountain Dew.
Let me try that, dude.
Yeah. It tastes cotton candy-ish, but it's good.
To add strength to fishing's claim of being top in popularity, it's estimated
Check
that
out
there
all
are
these Brits,
5,000
though.
clubs in the country. Members include boys, as well as
Look
the
at
more
that.
mature master.
Look at that tackle box. Simpler times, man.
Hell yeah. Okay, stop. Don't do it. Let's check this out a little bit more. So we got. I can see some bobbers for sure. It's a bunch of bobbers. I wonder what that round thing is in the corner. Yeah, that.
Flat lid?
Yeah, maybe. Then what's this in the bottom corner of that?
These look like triangle weights, maybe? Or no, that's the hook sharpeners. The sharp little.
I think that's what it is.
That one right here is?
I think that's maybe.
Sanding stone?
And I bet like those packages are hooks.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Those
here?
paper.
Yep, for sure. 12, they got 10. Yeah, you see the
Look, those hooks that are in there.
Mhm.
Oh, what's this? Look at the thing. What does it say? Freeman. Right there.
Freeman
Fine
cigars.
So it's
Makers
a
of
cigar
fine
box,
cigar.
19 what? Or 18?
Yeah, it says cents.
18, okay.
Yeah.
Of an art that can use up a whole day
Pretty cool.
and still not produce even a jar full of tiddlers.
Tiddlers. Oh, what? Straight mag.
Bringing straight maggots to the game.
What is this, a tournament?
Yeah, this is one. Yeah.
Oh.
Look how awesome this is.
Bill
This
Ward,
is worth
the
spending
head
a
water
weekend
bailiff,
at.
has spent years watching competitions like this.
Yeah.
Neither he nor anyone can explain that certain something which leads anglers to water.
Look at that. They're dressed to the nine. You know, they're all dressed up nice.
Yeah.
Their hair's done. This is what I really want to show you. They got these
That's
boats
a
they
bronze
bring
bridge
down.
that causes the greatest excitement you're likely to see.
Really cool.
Yeah, they break one of them down, you're gonna like it. Look at that. That's what I want to fish with tomorrow. If I have one of those, there's a 20-pounder coming home with me tomorrow.
That net's cool.
That's what we need right now.
You had a troll with?
Yeah.
This old steamer
Alright, here
is
you
something
go.
we admit to being interested in.
What's register
It has
up to?
charm. It has an obvious appeal even
it's a
to landlubbers,
steamboat.
chugging its way upstream to upstream.
Pause it. That is just too cool.
Isn't that awesome, man? There's a lot of technology that we don't know about that, you know, like we kind of know about, but then you don't think about it being at smaller scale. Like
Yeah.
the steamboat, we knew we had steamboats. They had small ones that could go through river channels and shit.
I got a cousin that's in his 80s, and I was helping him out over his house a few months ago. He had a mailbox post that's sitting there, and it has this ornate little contraption that has these two balls that are on the shaft that you can tell spun at a time, and it looks mechanical of some sort. I didn't know what it was, and so I asked him about it, and come to find out it was a governor off of a steam engine.
Wow.
And what happened was there was there was like this kind of guy that just kind of traveled around the country, or like the countryside, like the community that he grew up in, and did scrap metal. And he stopped by his parents' place back in the day and was looking for scrap metal. And my great uncle ended up seeing that governor, and it was on the trash pile.
Oh yeah, that's too good to trash.
And this was way back in the days. Like, well, I'll trade you. I got some other scrap. I'll give you some scrap, and you give me that.
Yeah, cool.
So he saved it and then turned it into a mailbox post. It's a really cool video. Maybe I can get you a clip of that.
Sure.
You can chime it in here or something. You can go ahead and pull up a picture for the audience of a governor up here somewhere, you know, in this area.
Okay.
This is what it looks like, folks, right up here.
That's what Chris is saying.
Yeah.
So look at this thing, bro. It's a chugging. Look at that. Yeah, awesome. That's worth rewinding, looking at that thing churning like that.
Yeah.
Churning.
But the steamboat has only interested us.
Look at how
Who else
small it
noticed
is. Isn't that awesome?
Certainly not those squatting anglers who quote an old poem to explain a day spent immobile. And full many a happy hour
There
we
I
spent
am.
beside the lazy star.
I wonder how old that boat is. Like tent situation's cool.
Yeah, man. They made it like a whole, you know, it's a whole family outing, you know, little tournament thing.
And they got a normal
That's
little
the end.
boat.
Yeah.
Some have caught something, some have caught nothing, some have caught cold. If you feel that the tug of our top sport
Go
is
back.
unexplained,
Rewind
that's
it.
how we feel. Think of it.
Keep the rewind. Yeah, stop. Pause. Go back to that
Right,
guy.
man.
That guy. What's that guy gonna do when he finds weights in your fish?
Oh,
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man.
You get in your shirt and grab that.
I don't know,
Shivering
man.
water, and they don't even notice it's raining. Think of it, a whole day tickling tiddlers, and what they've caught they put back. But what of the winner? He's all right. He's the proud receiver.
That's a
of the brand
humble
new
man to bring that to the
Now he can
scale.
start all over.
Damn, that's all you got?
That's all you got, but you bring
Hey,
it.
you gotta bring it.
I used 10 maggots to catch this thing. There we go.
I like that scale situation.
Yeah.
That's legit.
Isn't that
Man,
awesome?
that's like a few pounds
that
of
was
fish.
that was the winner.
That bucket.
Isn't that cool?
Go back to that bucket. It was like collapsible.
It's worth looking at that bus again. Yeah,
See?
it is. Yep. Collapsible bucket. It's kind of vinyl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We need to bring those back, dude.
That is cool. Alright, now we got goldfish. Another rabbit hole, which we should have touched on episode 1, but we got messed up out of these cameras, so.
Yeah. It happens.
Look under this thing. There's more than just goldfish in these waters. There's fish
Goldfish, did you hear that?
There's fish with xanthism. Xanthism occurs when a
I'm not gonna say nothing.
mutation blocks the expression of melliforms. The blockage can be complete, as in
Reincarnation doesn't have to be.
What's a Jacob Moore's bass? Do you have any idea?
We're gonna pull that
We'll
up.
have to look that up.
Yeah. Albinoism is a complete lack of color expression. So it turns out these odd color schemes may not be
Very good.
as it
Okay,
seems.
very good.
Alright, whatever. Yeah, didn't look over that. So, anyways, these are some pictures we got. So check this out. A largemouth bass.
Man, put that in a tank.
Isn't that awesome, man? Look at it. It's got like a Kentucky red eye. I wonder if it changes their eye
That fish
colors.
has gotta be, it'd be worth so much, dude.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Like in a Bass Pro Shop or something?
Yeah, or someone's koi pond.
Check this out.
They pay thousands of dollars for koi. Why wouldn't they pay for that? Oh yeah. Speaking of, I found a guy online. You need to check him
That's
out.
another one.
Make a note of it. It's like Bama Bass guy or something. But he had some really cool videos about. He's like keeping these videos and he's like documenting like all the bass that are in his pond and like weighing them on a regular bass, and he's tagging his bass.
I like that.
So like he's got like a 5-acre pond and he's tagging all his fish, and so he's able to like document where he's catching them and what he catches them on and how much they weigh each time. Might want to make a note of I think it's Bama Bass something.
I'm gonna look it up. But check
Yeah.
that one out. They're real pretty when they get deep orange like that.
Go back. That guy, that's a real fish. There we go. We don't want.
Dang, computer. Alright, well check that one. That one goes in. I can't get it much bigger, but look at that. It's a monster, dude. So xanthism sometimes
That's a
confused with
Photoshop.
leucism.
That's Photoshop, dude.
Alright, well it
There's
might be.
no way that happened, dude.
Alright, well anyway, leucism is similar
That guy's
to
got a tribal armband tattoo, and no, I don't believe that didn't happen.
leucism fish are typically
That other one might
pale
not
yellow or white.
I don't even go back to that other one. That the blue collar guy.
We'll try.
Oh, it hates you because you want to look at the picture.
I guess it.
Okay, screw it.
But so leucism is the ones that look more yellow.
Oh wow.
Leucistic. So there's a bowfin.
That's not a bowfin, dude.
Grinnell, or right?
No, dude, that's like some crazy catfish from like South America or something.
I'm pretty sure it's a bowfin.
Man, I'll put $100 on it. But
Somebody in the comment section.
someone set this straight.
All right, so what happened here? You might not get in the aquarium.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I don't know if something's wrong with him or he's just cool looking.
I came up when I was looking up Lucism and Xanathism.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's like almost like a little bit of both or something.
And it ends up being, that might be the opposite effect, you know? So,
Yeah, or maybe that's.
So check this out. This is going in an aquarium. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
There's a guy I follow online that has got an albino one.
Really?
Yeah.
Then we got this. She's pretty.
Yeah.
Deep orange.
That would come home with me.
All right. And this one has Lucism. What else? I'm about Lucism.
Oh.
I don't know which one I like more.
Highball. Is it
Louis
highball?
stick.
Is that what it's called?
Wait.
P-ball? It ain't P-ball.
What?
Highball? Something like that.
Oh, a highball?
No, dude. Like when they're like black and white, spotted. Like a piebald deer or something.
I don't know.
Man, I'm about to ask the Google.
All right. Look at that crappie. Crappie. Ooh, it'd be nice to have a whole aquarium of those, man. It's so golden.
I don't know, dude. These pictures, they're hard to trust, dude. That's
Maybe
all
a
I gotta
filter?
say. Yes.
All right, but then look at this. Whew. They're pretty. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any other things you want to talk about?
Highball. The only thing else I could talk about is cooking some fish if you want to.
Sure.
Do you have anything other than that, or
That's it.
that'd
Then
be our last little
we got
segment?
a little we got our outgoing song.
Okay. Well, talking about frying fish today, and this is mainly bass, catfish.
So freshwater.
Stereotypical freshwater fish, at least in our area, that we would be eating. I've tried a lot of methods. There's a couple other methods I need to, combinations of whatever that I need to try to be 100% on this. But from what I've found, I've tried the combination of what I've found is mainly cornmeal you want in your batter. Depending on if you want a cornmeal batter, we'll get into some flour type batters as well here in a little bit. But I've tried the cornmeal with milk and cornmeal. I've tried it with milk and eggs and cornmeal. I've tried it with just eggs and cornmeal. And what I've found is that milk is no bueno.
Yeah, take the milk out of the equation.
Just
I did the same on mine.
I mean, if
I've
you don't,
got
have, if you're in a bind and that's all you got, use it by all means. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a fan of the milk in the fish batter either.
But it's not that great.
I do a mustard base.
And mustard's good too.
That's how I do mine.
Mustard. I was going to mention mustard. I was going to get into that one, but mustard's a great one to batter with. Back to get my train of thought. Sorry.
Yeah, so mostly cornmeal.
It's mostly cornmeal, a little bit of flour, then your spice, however you want to spice it. You know, a new spice I've gotten on recently is what's the name of it? Captain? No, it's a restaurant in Panama City. Captain, or it's.
Is that Old Bay's to be spicy?
It's spicy. Old Bay's all right, but I'm kind of burnt out on Old Bay. It's an I'm having a brain fart on the name of the spice, but it'll come to me maybe.
Everybody's got their favorites.
Maybe we can pop it up here a little bit later, and you can post clip it. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. So your favorite seasoning?
Yeah, but I think that you get the best with egg, and your batter or whatever. But and fry. I think peanut oil works the best. You know, and then fry it to your discretion. But back to if you want to do a flour-based batter, I suggest a beer batter.
I never tried it on fish.
I think beer batter on fish is
I've
really
ate
good.
it.
Now I think it's best on bass in particular.
So that's where the batter is so thick, you kind of just take the fish and roll it in that, like corn dog.
Say what?
Like a corn dog consistency of batter.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah. So and then the ratio with that I've found is like even parts beer to batter. I mean to a flour.
Yeah. Okay.
So your flour and whatever spice you put in it, and then let's say you put 2 cups, then put 2 cups of beer, and then honestly, you kind of have to learn the ratio. From there, you might have to add a little bit of beer or add a little bit of flour, vice versa, to get it to the right consistency for dipping. You know what I'm saying? And then you dip your fish in it and then fry it. But it's a lot fluffier batter.
It is.
But
it's messy though.
It is a little messy, but it's just as messy as any other mess. I think. Not too much different if you're doing it in a bowl.
You get some little chips in the bowl.
Yeah. Okay. Game changer. Here's the game changer for for frying fish that I found, and I was very skeptical.
Yeah, skeptical.
Skeptical of this whenever the guy brought it up, but I was eating some fish at this little get together we were at a couple weeks ago, and the guy brought sour cream to batter his fish.
Oh.
And he used cornmeal based batter, same type deal. I think maybe a little bit of flour, not much, and spice, and mainly cornmeal. And it was yellow cornmeal. And he used what I used, just a little bit of sour cream, not that much, just enough to have a coating on it.
Couple dollops.
Yeah, a couple dollop of daisy. And then battered them up with the meal and fried them up, and it was amazing. And so what I want to try, and this is what I haven't done yet, and I'll get back to y'all, is I want to try sour cream and eggs mixed. I think it's gonna be.
I haven't tried the fish with sour cream yet. That's what you've got going.
It's good, dude.
Y'all out there know
sour
when
cream.
The guy's like, "Hey man, I got this fish and it's sour cream batter." You're gonna be skeptical until you've tried it.
Yes, dude.
But he's tried it. See, so that's.
I can't wait to try it again and show people.
Exactly. I'm with it. I'll try it.
I was, like I said, I was skeptical. What do you think? What do you think? I'll try anything once. That's right. That's the right attitude.
I'm down to try it, but you're talking about introducing sour cream and eggs into the batter. That's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah. It might be a little much.
First thing that comes to my head is like a deviled egg with a piece of fish.
We were talking about this earlier. We got to get outside the box, man.
Yeah.
Get outside the box.
Yeah, if you stay in the box, you'll stay where you're at.
That's right.
But I like that. Yeah, I do it more of a mustard base, so it's more simpler. You do all your dry ingredients, and then you take your fish and you just coat it in mustard.
Yeah.
And then you just dip it into that dry and fry it.
Yeah.
It's simple. I learned that one from Fletcher.
Shout out. Ain't no doubt.
I miss his packs.
Yeah, he taught me about mustard. That, and it kills the fish taste too.
Great fisherman, the genius.
That's right. We'll talk about him one day. That'll be a good segment.
But that was a pretty good episode. Is there anything else?
Let's see.
We've got it rolling.
Oh yeah. One of the spices came to mind as I think it's called jalapeno backyard seasoning, and it's amazing. I find it at the Hoggly Woggly, Piggly Wiggly, but AKA Hoggly Woggly.
Yeah. Get them discounts.
And then this other spice. There's a restaurant, a well-known restaurant in Panama City. We'll come up with it. And,
I'm down.
Have you a picture of it up there? We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So remember,
brain fart.
Nothing goes quite like fried fish. Mountain Dew. So y'all remember that Mountain Dew.
Ice cold Mountain Dew. Yeah. Hot Mountain Dew kind of blows.
Yeah, it's rough. It gets.
I don't like it. Yeah. You're like, I'm good.
Yeah, it gets thick fast.
But if it's cold, just chug it.
Oh yeah, with a little sweat on the bottle. Sweat on the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can't beat fried fish and Mountain Dew or fishing catching big fish and have a Mountain Dew there by your side. Because if you don't have somebody on the net, the next best thing is a Mountain Dew.
That's right. Keep you jacked.
So we got a remix of the peacock bass thing I messed up last time, and now I messed up again this episode. Now I'm gonna have to call it out. But anyways,
I messed up. We're not the best, but we're trying hard.
We're trying to
Appreciate y'all hanging in there with us.
We're knocking rust off as we go. Well, actually, we're just building skills. Though I don't think we had these skills before, so it ain't really knocking rust off. We're acquiring skills as we go. So we appreciate everybody sticking with us.
All right, till next time.
Thank y'all.
Isn't a bass at all.
Remember, fishing is the future, and we're fishing for the future.
Future.
Actually isn't a bass at all, but a chilled.
What up, Blue Man?
What you think about it, bro?
Chill it.
Chill it.
Like I said, chill it.
Sickly.
He just asked me what that word was before you started.
Guys, it starts with a C.
Chill it, man. Bro, this said chill it, man.
Peacock
That's
bass.
the biggest chill it I ever seen.
Peacock bass.
Biggest one I ever seen.
That is actually.
Thank y'all. Episode 3.